Over the last election cycle, political candidates have been put off by the huge cost of running an electoral campaign. According to the Executive Director of Alliance for Finance Monitoring, Henry Muguzi, who has been monitoring campaign financing, the cost has been huge.
Financing election campaigns in Uganda at the level of president is a very, very expensive undertaking. Okay? Now, if you are the incumbent, you spend, you must, whether you like it or not, you must spend much more money than everybody else. You know why? Because we have an electorate that is so monetized.
Research by Alliance for Finance Monitoring found that in 2016 general election cost, they spent a whopping 2.4 trillion Uganda shillings. The NRM spent in excess of 1.7 trillion Uganda shillings on both presidential and parliamentary polls. DC spent 75 billion Uganda shillings, while Go Forward had to reach out for 56 billion Uganda shillings. And the oldest party in the land, DP, spent 11 billion shillings, while UPC spent 5 billion Uganda shillings. The rest came up with 12 billion shillings.
So when you aggregate all this money, and that is the irreducible minimum, which is why we estimated that the president, the incumbent candidate, is likely to have spent in excess of 1 trillion shillings on that campaign alone.
Muguzi says this latest move by the Electoral Commission should be welcomed by those crying out for a reduction in campaign funding.
We are being charged 10,000 per spot message per 40 seconds or 50 seconds. And I've been doing a calculation. If I am a candidate and I decide that, okay, let me make sure that every day on that one radio, I am running 10 spot ads. At 10,000, I'm going to spend 60,000, I'm going to spend 100,000 per day on radio adverts. Okay? Upcountry, forget the company radios.
But what can the 2.4 trillion Uganda shillings do if put into service delivery? Muguzi believes the money can be used to pay teachers' salaries for 5 years, build 113,636 classrooms, buy 23 cancer machines, build 2,448 kilometers of roads, as well as constructing 17 boreholes for every sub-county in the country. Muguzi says virtual campaigns as proposed by the Electoral Commission are cheaper and present credible leaders void of voter bribery.
In that parliament, the 10th parliament, the minimum, the average spending by those members of parliament last year in 2016, last election, was between 300 million and 500 million. When they go down this path of scientific elections and they use TV and radio and posters and where possible billboards, they are going to spend much less. Actually, electoral period is not a time to extract money from politicians, but a time to identify better leaders.
However, there will be losers and winners in all this, as some event managers would lose jobs in the campaign season.
It means a total loss of business on our side, because we've been coming out to rent equipment in terms of the public address systems to the campaigning agents. But in case there are not going to be any gatherings happening, it means that we don't have business.
But Sempewa says they have a solution for candidates on how to package their messages.
In case they came to us and opted for the LED screens or the outdoor viewing screens, we can be able to mount these into the busy areas and campaigns still keep running on there visually. So that could be another option where we could maybe make some money, but other than that, we're counting it as a loss.
Jjingo Francis, NTV.